from Disneyland to where Silverado is, you turn the clock back 110, 120 years, and it looks like an old Western town that you would see on Bonanza. And I was just amazed that it was so close to Disneyland, Irvine, Rancho Santa Margarita, that I said, hey, look, this is a jewel that has got to be preserved. And there is money, and there's conservation money in the county to preserve it. And we've been doing that for, gosh, you know, the whole community's pitched in for the last 40 years.
The Canyonland Conservation Fund is a wildland conservation organization. We are a nonprofit 501c3, and we're dedicated to preserving privately owned lands within the Cleveland National Forest that warrant conservation efforts.
We're on the shoulders of a bunch of old folks from the Midwest that have settled Silverado 40 or 50 years ago. And one of the things they wanted to do was keep a little bit of that historic Western heritage for the 3 million people in Orange County. And what we've done is we've taken their activism and trying to preserve the last ranches and the last Native American resources out in Silverado.
When we started our organization, there was a lack of confidence that we would be able to curb the tide in development of the canyons, commercial development and urban sprawl. And Ed Amador had vision and the willingness to persevere through that and become a leader. And as he continued in that direction, people lined up behind us to support us. And it was because of that strong leadership, that driving force, that vision, that we are here today.
I do the work with the SILMOD plan and the California Environmental Quality Act and the Endangered Species Act, the federal laws. And we put up a pretty big green shield in and around Irvine Lake, all the way into the western edge of the Cleveland National Forest. And we've been pretty successful at it.
You know, you just don't meet people every day that work so hard and so diligently as volunteers for no pay. And sometimes most of the time, no gratitude. And Ed Amador just strikes me as a very hard-working, diligent, on-task, very honest man, and he volunteers most of his time for conservation of Orange County.
Whether you live in Buena Park, or if you live in Anaheim, or you live in Laguna, what really gets my volunteerism going is, what can we do, what are the tools that we use, and environmental law tools, to keep people happy. And that's what keeps me motivated, you know, daily.